sugar. Oh, bull sugar. Let's go, boys. It's got to be what it could only be. And that's hype. It's hype, boys. Oh, it's okay. I ain't gonna try to get away with nothing. I ain't gonna try to like finagle a story. I'm gonna just lead with the truth, because sometimes the truth will, the truth will set you free. You know what I'm saying? So here comes the truth. Things have transpired since yesterday's stream. So I got a little obsessed with why the hell Ostrava did not appear in his second location, even though I did all the same shit I did in my offline playthrough. So I looked it up. And as it turns out, there was a glitch in the original Demon Souls that appears to have carried over into this here Faithful remake, where sometimes the motherfucker would just disappear. And if that happens, well, you just shit out of luck, and you're not going to see the rest of his story path. So I said to myself, I was reading on some forums, and the advice was to go look around the levels and see if maybe he got murdered, and his drops might be there that you could still pick up, and thus you would at least be able to continue that part of the story. So I went, I looked, I didn't see him. I didn't see him. And so I was like, okay, I guess I'm resigned to, we're just not going to see that on the stream. So I go back to the Nexus, which is our hub here, and I see him sitting there. And I'm like, oh, bet. I don't know why he's here. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to get his drop right now, so at least we can see that portion of events. So I murder him. I get the key that he drops. And what had happened was I forgot that I had switched characters. So I murdered him in my offline game. So now I'm shit out of luck on 2 files, seeing this whole storyline. So all I got left now to finagle to see Ostrava's storyline is the file that I'm playing with Misha. So, I fucked up. I fucked up real bad. And the funny thing was, I had many opportunities to realize that was that's what was going on, because he didn't start attacking me right away, and yet for some reason I just couldn't. It didn't click in my head until he was dead, and I was like, oh wait, this is the wrong character. So we ain't seeing Ostrava no more. I don't think. I think he's glitched out. It's fine. We'll just miss that whole part of the game. It's no big deal. It's not like it's the last time you're gonna see this on this channel. You know me and these FromSoft games. I need to throw up a quick shmoney. I'm here. I gotta do a thing real quick. Okay, good to go. Let's do the thing. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so today we're going into a new zone. We kind of hinted at it last time. Ooh, also, let me see if it's set up this way here. I've been using I ended up liking one of these filters. Yes. So this winter filter, I really like the way it looks. So here's the normal. And then here's this winter filter. I've been liking the way it looks. It gives everything a certain vibe. So I'm gonna rock this.
What are you doing?
Oh, that was an accident. Chill.
I will not just sit back and take it.
It's okay. We're cool. I didn't mean to do that. We're cool.
If you die here in Boletaria, your soul will return to this temple. Well,
Everything's groovy. Tape, how you doing?
just lost my nerve for this kind of thing.
Oh, crestfallen.
Well, you found yourself a demon soul, did you? I'm impressed. Yes, indeed I am. Stay the path, and you will soon be a monster yourself.
You streamed some Sonic earlier. Oh, shit. Which Sonic?
Can't you see?
Fun fact, I love Sonic. There are many Sonic games that other people would consider trash that I have loved.
Have you seen my corporeal flesh? Has my body gone rotten? I'm sorry. Please leave.
Yo, that's the OG Mario and Sonic at the Olympics for Nintendo Wii. That was my jam.
I don't remember anything.
Got the scrap brain in the air. Spinball. I love Sonic Spinball. Okay, so
Who are you?
yeah, okay. I'm talking. I'm exhausting this man's dialogue so that he'll go to his next phase. Back in the day, like the Nintendo Wii. I don't know how old some of y'all are in the chat. I don't know if y'all were like children's when the Wii came out, or if you were like functioning. You know what I'm saying? But when the Nintendo Wii came out, that shit was like, the word is phenomenon. It was a phenomenon. It was everywhere. Everybody was fucking with it. So you would like.
Close watching your belongings, don't you worry.
Okay, this man.
When the scout.
Hold on. I'm skipping through all your dialogue.
A candle made, she said to the poor. If only something could be done. If only something could be done.
Do we have that?
You have a heart of gold.
Do we have that? I'm gonna get back to that story in just a second. Do we have that pin, the hairpin? Okay, because in a different playthrough of mine, he took it from me. He asked me if he could have it. Yeah, there you go.
That belongs to my daughter.
Oh, your daughter is very dead.
Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace.
Sucks
May
to
I
be
ask
you,
a favor?
homie.
Would you mind giving me that hair ornament?
So he gives me a pretty awesome
In
ring.
memory of my daughter.
Boom, boom.
You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, it's funny. Mario Kart Wii is the only one I never
I
played.
mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks.
And I was all over that. I had the Nintendo Wii. I got it day of launch. Like I'm that dude. I still have an extensive Nintendo Wii collection of adult games. Whenever somebody tells me that that's the baby system, I'm like, well, what about this one? And this one?
I'll be happier in
And
your
this one?
hands.
And this one? And this one? I was in my early 20s when the Wii came out, so like I love that motherfucker. But so like I was saying, so okay, so the Nintendo Wii was like a straight up phenomenon, right? So it was on some like, you would bring it. Oh, what's up, P Nasty? You would bring it to people's houses to play games. Like you would pack that shit up like it was a DS. Like you would just bring it to people's houses to play like Wii Sports and shit. So when Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games first came out, I used to go to my girl's house, and it would be me, my girl, her little sister, her boyfriend, and whoever else was around. We would all just sit around playing this game. But, like, everybody had their different events that they were actually good at. Like, my drummer, Sully, he could just kill the fucking skeet shooting. So we would give him the controller every time. And we would sit there and pass this thing around for hours. And it was like, like I'm thinking about it now. Like, I cannot believe how many hours we put into Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. But it was rad. I loved it. Such a good game. I think it was the first one to have online play. The salt I heard in those 10-year-old using a bike on automatic settings. Yeah, well, that's what it is. I was just thinking about something. Went to the GameStop today and picked up Hitman 3, and the box says requires online to play. So it got me thinking, is there any point in a disc anymore? Is physical media dead? No, I don't think that physical media is dead. I think that physical media is being neglected. Because I think there'll always be a collector's market. There'll always be people who want to have something on the shelf. Like, I have more than one Switch game that I bought off Limited Run Games, because I don't know if you guys know what Limited Run Games. LimitedRunGames.com is a website that makes carts for the Switch. And they do PS4 and they do every system. They make physical copies of games that only have digital releases. So you can get a physical copy of, let's say, I don't know, Hollow Knight or something, but it costs money. You know, like you're paying more than you would pay to buy it digitally. I have more than one game that I've bought from there just to have it on my shelf. So, well, that's a case by case basis, and I think that's terrible. That's fucking terrible. Any game that requires you, unless the only game that should require you to be online to play it is something like a Dead by Daylight, where it's like that's the game. You play it online with people. That makes sense. You need to have an internet connection to play the game. And even then, I still think it should have an offline mode that you could play against bots. I don't see any reason why you couldn't have bots and play the game. So I still think it's bullshit, but it's lesser bullshit. This notion of you have to have the system online to be able to play is nonsense. And I also think it's nonsense when the disc is just a fucking installer and you still have to put the whole game on your console. And in fact, this generation, I feel like physical media could make a huge comeback if people treat it the right way, because the hard drive space is so limited on the PlayStation. Like, they want to get it off the disc to make it run faster, but these install sizes are insanity. So it's like, I don't know, man. I think there's still a point to having it. I'm going to go physical until I can't anymore. And I talked about this the other day, too. I feel a different level of attachment to a game when I own it physically than when it's just a digital file. So I'm gonna be that. I'll die on that hill. I'll be the last one with my boxing book. Matter of fact, all these games owe me booklets. I want booklets back for every game I bought in the last 10 years. Like, dead ass. Like, not. Oh shit! Chill. Don't be that guy. Not everything needs to be replaced with the internet. That's what I'm saying. Like, as much as I like being able to like go look up anything I need to find, I still do like finding things. Like looking in a manual and being like, oh, that's how you do that. Speaking of, we got to run some Dead by Daylight this weekend if possible. Do I buy collector's editions for every game or just the ones that you think will be classics? How to phrase that one? I buy collector's editions, or actually I don't buy that many collector's editions. I'll buy a fancy version of a game if it's something I already know going in I'm gonna want to have. If it's something I'm already an established fan of and it's the next in the series, or something like that. Or if I fall in love with something to the point where it becomes that for me, I might go back and seek out a special edition. That I was just thinking about that with Dark Souls 3 the other day. I was like, I want to look online and see if I can find me a fancy version of Dark Souls 3 because I bought my copy. Yeah, let's go, boys. Yo, let me ask you a question. These boys got mad health. I got to see what my best weapon is. I bought my copy of Dark Souls 3 used at GameStop, and it didn't even have a case. It was one of those where it just comes in the generic blank case. So I was actually just thinking about that the other day. How I want to get my hands on a fancy version of Dark Souls. I still didn't play that demo. I think I'm just going to wait. Because I figure if I don't play it, then it'll all be brand new to me. Oh, I feel like this area is thicker boys than what I'm capable of currently. But you know what? Maybe we'll power through. Fuck it. We here. Oh, they hit hard. Okay. Not too hard, though. Sit down. Stop it. I played like one. Wait, what was it? She's an absolute unit. Confirmed height is 9'6". Damn. Let's go. I played like 1 minute of the demo. Was basically like, well, I'm gonna buy it anyway. So what are we doing? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Also, I know I'm gonna buy it. Like I'm very picky when it comes to first person games, and Resident Evil 7 is right up there with anything I've ever played in first person. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped for 8. I'm like, let's go. I'm into it. Resident Evil been on a hot streak with me. I really liked both of the remakes. All right, let me look over my weapon situation because I found this new axe. But it's actually not that great compared to what I got. We were using this last time. You know what? We're going to go back to the most damage I got for right now. We axe boys for this whole playthrough. Hey, yo, let me ask you a question. Wow, that's much better. Anybody else? Check my corners, you know? Oh, is that a separate purchase, the VR version? It doesn't just like come in a bundle where like if you buy it, you just get the VR? I would think that would be how they would do it, but fuck, man. Why they just always trying to get more money? This shit is expensive as fuck. Like, deadass, Demon Souls might be the only game I buy full price. And I got lucky. I didn't even pick it up. Misha picked it up because I bought the console. She went to Best Buy and got the game. Because I mean, $70 is we getting ridiculous now. Woo! They drop shards. These boys drop shards. Let's go. Oh, who's throwing fire? Whoa, 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 dogs. Demon, oh God, demon dogs. No, anything but this. All right, guys. We might have to go old school. Sword and board. Let's go. Ah. We ain't playing with dogs. Yeah, it's getting to the point now where if they got a secondhand copy, I'll pick that. Yeah, exactly. I saw that the $70 price tag is just for Sony games. Psh. Yeah, whatever. I'll believe that when I see it. No, I don't. To answer your question, Earl, because that it's expensive to produce shit, man. Just fucking cry me a motherfucking river. You know what I'm saying? You know how expensive it is to produce a rock and roll album? You know what I mean? Like, they're priced that high because they can get away with it being priced that high. They don't need to be priced that high. And especially not when the profits being made by most of these companies don't go anywhere near the people who made the games or to make the companies that make the games better. And mostly end up in the pockets of executives. So I mean, it's a line. You know what I mean? Oh no, another one of these boys. I don't know if I want to be down here yet. This feels like a tough area. You know what? Fuck it. We committed. We here. Oh my God. Okay. We gotta not play games though. Oh my God, that hurt. Okay. Where's my? I have a fire resist ring. I'm gonna put that shit on. Am I wearing it? Oh my God, I'm wearing it. Oh boy. That was with the reduction, eh? Ooh, I know. He doesn't seem to be moving. I know what I'm gonna use. Oh! Relax. Don't hit me from space. What you doing? Oh my God, he can hit me from space. Back it up. Back it all the way up. No. We're gonna strategize real quick. Oh my God. Okay. Give me. I want something throwable. Give me like some. Do I have like knives? Can I throw knives? Yes, I got 16 knives. Perfect. Let's throw some knives at that dude. Fuck that. Oh, there's boys down here now. Uses boys as wasn't down here before. Come here. Let me ask you a question. Would I pay less for a game? Well, see, not because now you're getting into an area where that would be like nearly impossible to police. You know what I mean? Like, you just say, oh yeah, I got it used. You're gonna have to provide receipts before you can stream a game. Like, nah. But I think streaming falls under fair use, and I think that the only reason that you're seeing people try to make boo boo now about like the legality of streaming someone else's content is just because streaming is becoming lucrative and becoming something where people where eyeballs and attention are. So, oh my God. Okay, this strategy is not gonna work at all. Okay, all right. So I think that is more just about can we find a way to get more money? You know, can we get streamers to pay a license to stream? No, that's how greed works. Because it used, transaction is already complete when you, oh, motherfucker. Fuck. All right, I got to take it a little harder. I don't have grass. Fuck. Okay, I need to get my souls back and then buy grass because this is not going to work. All right, these boys are tough. Well, here's the thing. It's all about precedent. If they get to the point where they can, they will, you know? I mean, and it's also too, if that happens, right? If it gets to the point where these companies are trying to like get you to pay a licensing fee for every game you stream, streaming is just gonna not be a thing anymore. Like, streaming will just be one more thing that you only get in a completely homogenized, like, those who can afford to pay those fees will be able to do it, and everything we like about it will be gone, and then that's what it'll be. It's like, and that'll suck. I don't know. I think, like, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that's like, well, this is just the way it is and the way it's always been, so that's what it is. I'm like, or we could do better. Not everything has to be about, like, fuck you, pay me, you know? But then again, if that happened, I'll keep my channel and I'll stream me fucking, like, that's the thing. Where does that line get drawn, right? Let's say that happens. Let's say it becomes now you gotta pay a fucking fee to every. Let's make it even. Let's even make it more affordable than say per game. Let's say you just have to pay every company whose games you want to stream. You have to pay them like a fuck it, call it like a Netflix type of fee. Like, oh, you want to stream whatever, FromSoft, right? We're playing a FromSoft game. You want to stream FromSoft games or games published by, whatever, keep it simple. You want to stream FromSoft games, you got to pay me $10 a month to be able to stream those games. And you're like, okay, I'm going to do that, right? But then, like, what's next? So let's say I don't want to do that. I'm like, nah, I can't afford it. I can't afford to pay what it costs to stream the games that I want to stream. So I say, fuck it, I'll pivot. Now my channel will just be me doing Logic streams where I'm working on music. Like, the next thing after that is Apple's like, well, that's our software, so if you want to stream that, you got to pay us $10 a month. and then the whole shit just explodes, you know, and then the thing doesn't exist anymore. Which I'm not saying that couldn't happen. It could easily happen. I would never be surprised by like things going in that sort of direction. But I think that you've paid for the transaction. What you do with your copy of the game, like I think you should be able to stream whatever the fuck you want. I think a more reasonable situation would be, let's say, you might have to pay extra to archive your streams, because if the argument is that by you streaming the game, someone's gonna watch you stream it and then not buy it, which is totally and completely not true. You know what I mean? Like, it's already been proven that it's the exact opposite, you know? Same thing with, like, how we all talk about music. Like, it's ridiculous what the music industry does, because the shit is literally just free promotion when somebody plays your song in a stream or in a commercial, you know? It's all, I don't know. It's all a lot. It's a lot of people trying to make money off the same thing. And the thing that I always find the funniest is that the people that are trying to make this money off that content, it's never the people who made the fucking thing. It's like, I mean, I don't think it's gonna stay as it is right now forever, because like I said, it's getting too popular, and there's too many people paying attention to its existence now for it to stay this way forever. But I don't know. I really do think. Remember that free? No. It's not the same at all, because trying to pay a band with exposure. You're talking about a band that made the thing, has no money to eat, and you trying to pay them with exposure. This is people who didn't make the thing, published the thing, took the majority of the money to begin with, and now want more. It's not those two things that are not the same, you know. I mean, I would never ever for 1 second say that somebody who worked on a game shouldn't be paid. They should all be paid, and the company that publishes it should be paid. You know, it's like everybody should make their money, but once it's out there in the wild, I don't think that they still have the right. Like, come on, think about it. If they're taking fucking $10 off every person who streams their game, it's insane. It's insane how much money they're just having because they made a thing once, or not even made, published a thing once, and then I don't know. It's all I don't know. It's ridiculous to me. But anyway, coming down on all of that, even if it's gonna go in that direction, it sucks because I can't move forward and talk about this at the same time. So I'm just like standing in this hallway. Even if it's going to go in that direction, it's more of a thing that these companies should work out with Twitch or you know, streaming platform XYZ. And then the trickle down after that should be that maybe you have to pay a premium to be a streamer to Twitch or whatever your platform is. Well, that's not true, though. That's what you're saying is not entirely true. You can't, like, if you take somebody's footage and put it into a YouTube video, and you don't credit them and you monetize your video, that's not on the up and up. You can't just do that. The footage, this is me. I'm doing this. You know what I mean? I paid to have this game. Twitch streaming on the internet, right, as the current letter of the law states, is under fair use. So they have no right to this content. I paid them, transaction over. Like, you know what I mean? What I do with that content is up to me, as long as I'm not reproducing the physical media or the digital file. Like, where I would get in trouble with the company that put this game out is if I was to replicate copies of the game and sell it for profit. Because that's me selling their thing to other people. It's not their game that's being streamed. It's me playing their game that's being streamed. But they get to sell. set the dollar amount of well, I could fuck that. I could complain all I want. I mean, I still paid it. They got their money. Don't mean I have to like it. It don't mean I have to like it. It don't mean I have to pretend that the shit ain't overpriced. Just because I'm saying it's overpriced, I'm obviously I'm not fucking disturbed enough to not pay the money. But see, I would argue that the money that you make in donations has very little to do with what you stream and very much to do with the person streaming. You get donations because people like your content or they like your vibe, you know? They're not like people, I don't know. I never had somebody come in the chat and say, I'm gonna give you money because you're playing this game. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. Like, I know something's gonna happen eventually because it's not gonna stay this way forever. I just think that there's a value to streaming, and I say this, by the way, and I say this, like, yeah, I have a channel, and yeah, I'm at affiliate status, so I get to make some money off of this. But it's not about that for me because I didn't make any money off of this for most of the time I've been doing it. I think there's a value in what streaming is, and just like every other new thing that came along, it takes time for everything to adjust. Like when movies came along, they're like, oh, it's gonna kill the theater industry. It didn't. And when this came along, you know, it's like, oh, it's gonna kill the gaming industry. The gaming industry is bigger than it's ever been. So it's gonna change and mutate like all these things do. But I do think that there's a value to what streaming is and what it provides for people. Like, as a person I'm pretty fucking introverted, and I'm like, I didn't even start playing like online video games with other humans until like the last 5 years, because I'm so like, if I don't know you and we don't hang out, I'm like, most of the time I'm like, I stay away from people, and yet I find myself hanging out in people's streams and watching and like slowly but surely interacting more. Like, I think it has a social value that I would hate to see just completely disappear because it ends up becoming about money and only money, you know? But I don't know. Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen. I think there would be more money to be made, to what you're saying there with streamers should be paid by the gaming industry direct. I think there's more money to be made if they went in that direction, and instead of like trying to kneecap streamers or you know, like partner up and like, you know, promote with streamers, and then I think there's like even more money to be made. Got him. Yeah, patience, baby. Let's go, boys. I need grass. Ooh, chunks. Let's go. Okay. What's over here? That's all that was in this room? For real? Silly me. I thought this was the way forward. They do that, yeah, on a bigger, right? If you're like on the top level, sure. Oh God, get out. Have that. And that. And that too. And some of that. And one of those. You still alive? Why? And that. Let's go. Who's next? Bring it. I have no grass. Oh my God. I gotta equip some grass. Quickly now. Greatly recover. Okay, this is good grass. I don't want to waste a lot of this. Come on, Papa. Come on. Do your bullshit. Man. Would I pay for a $9.99 a month for a 30-song license? Now, would that give me access to 30 songs a month, and I would be able to like pick different songs every month? Because that's pretty much perfect, right? Because like 30 is 30 days. It's, you figure one song for each stream. Something to that effect. I only stream 3 days a week, so really I'm looking at more like 2 or 3 songs per stream. Here's the thing. I would love to be able to use licensed music. I understand why that is no longer a thing, because it turned into what it turned into. If 30 songs a month and different songs for $10, I mean it's fair, and things. If the numbers are reasonable, then it could be worked out. But my fear is always that when you kick open that door, how long does it stay reasonable? You know? Because as the way it's currently set up, I don't think that streaming is taking even $1 out of any of these companies' pockets. Not a single dollar. So, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know, because here's the thing. I want to say something like what you just proposed is reasonable, right? But then, okay, but now what if that means that, like, we look at it as like, oh, $30, 30 songs, but that's okay. So, whatever. I'm just going to start using whatever companies I can think of. Warner Brothers, for their music library, it's going to cost you $10. RCA Victor, for their, library. The Capitol Records is going to cost you $10 for them. Blah, 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 down the line. Now it's like, you know what I mean? If you really want access to music, you're spending how much money? So I'm really thinking about it more in terms of video game companies, right? Because if that happens, it's not as simple as, oh, you pay Sony $10, but then Ubisoft's gonna want a cut of that, and fucking Namco is gonna want a cut of that, and every publisher that has a game on PlayStation will want a cut of that, and it's like, I don't know. I just see it like immediately ballooning into something that could not possibly be sustainable. You know? Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. See, like, how does I don't really know how Spotify works in terms of like, what do they kick up to the record industry? Because obviously they must, right? It's like they gotta. But I'm surprised that like, I don't even know what the record companies are anymore, but I'll just say like Warner Brothers as an example. Like, I'm surprised that, like, whatever, Warner Brothers, RCA, whatever the fuck, I'm surprised that they don't all have their own, like, versions of a Spotify where it's like you pay them directly and to stream their library. I don't really know how Spotify works. I mean, I know Spotify pays the artist shit because I'm on Spotify, but I'm wondering how much does Spotify pay, to be able to have all that music. I want that. What's that over there? No, leave me be. I'm gonna go exploring. Fuck it. Decision made. I'm exploring. Okay, that's back where I was, down there. So we can get back. Excellent. All right. Woo, you thought. But and then like see, and then I think about this, right? And I just keep extrapolating the thought. Cause I was just thinking in my mind, right? Wow, you know, even if some shit like that did happen and it became something where it was cost prohibitive to stream, right? I was like, oh well, Hive Mind Radio would be okay, right? And then I'm like, and then I start thinking about it, and I'm like, but then what if like every website was like, if you want to use our content, you gotta pay us $5. It would be right back to the same. You couldn't do it. Like, I don't know. It starts to all feel very like, where is the line on all of this? Like. So when someone hold on, let me get to somewhere safe so I can read this in peace. Can I get some safety? Safety. Hold on, down here. Boop, back where I was. Yeah, perfect. I'm hiding this room real quick. All right, with this dead fatty boy. All right, so when someone buys your music, the transaction is done. You should be able to use it in any money-making endeavor. So they make a film and use the music in that film, and film blows up, makes a ton of money. You get nothing because the transaction is done. Then I would pay the $5 or write out, or you pay the $5 or write out our own stories. Well, I see the comparison that you're making there. I see what you're saying. And in that way, people have figured out how to license things so that you make your money. But you see, again, it's the same situation. Like me, if somebody wanted to, where the level that I'm at right now, if somebody wanted to use my song in a movie, they would just have to pay me direct and once, and everything would be fine, you know? But I do see the comparison that you're making, because that doesn't work that way. If somebody wants to use a song in a film, they have to pay to get it cleared, and then and everybody makes money off that too. If August and Sunday could have a track in one video game, which game would you want it on? I feel like we'd be good for something like Tony Hawk. Like we got good, like our up tempo stuff, our high energy stuff. I feel like would work well in that kind of game. I see. They're not as. It's weird to directly compare them, because there are differences in how it functionally goes down, and also, like, people who make video games, there's a lot more people involved. It would be a lot more difficult morally on something like that. Whereas we're like a band, so if we don't agree with someone's morality or whatever, and we don't want to be associated with their content, oh my God, it's a lot easier to be like, yeah, I'm not feeling that dude. I don't want to be involved with that guy, and there you go. You know, whereas in a game, there's probably people that worked on that game that have like completely conflicting ideologies and things. You know what I mean? Like, because it takes so many people to make a video game in the first place. I don't know. You know what? It's a nuanced conversation, and the more we're talking about it, the more I'm realizing that like it's not as easy as I want it to be. But it really comes down to I just don't. I'm scared of getting to the point where everything is like this, where you can't just do anything without greasing somebody, you know? Like, it feels to me like we're heading in a direction where nothing is owned and everything is leased, and that freaks me out. I'm not saying I got answers, because I don't know what the fuck to do. You know? It's all leased until you die. Yeah, well, it's a, yeah. I don't know. But this is also we're also getting into the territory of why I will never be rich. You know? I will never be rich because like I'm not the type of person who will make one song and then find a way to monetize that motherfucker 50 times. Like me, I'm the type of person, once I've made the art and it's out there, I'm just happy it's out there and I'm on to the next. So like I don't know. I've never claimed to be a businessman, you know? Never. It's not the thing that motivates me in life, and I don't know. I'm scared of what it's gonna turn into. Let's put it that way. So for me, I'm just gonna enjoy this platform while it exists and enjoy the fact that it's actually bringing in income in my life while that's an option. And the day it goes away, I'll do something else. Or if it gets too expensive to continue to do it, I'll do something else. You know, that's all I can, that's as far as I can get with it. But, I don't know. I think it's all pretty fucking lame. Oh my God. Oh no, your boy. Don't jump onto your neck. It's a bad look. Hold on, let's get that in there. Whose man's is this? Jumping out on his neck. Now, what happened here? What happened here? Did Razor not catch him? Did he jump too short? Did he slip? Looks like maybe he slipped. Yeah. Oh my God. Rough day at the office. God damn. Oh yeah, I could tell you if you gave me 10 million, I'd probably blow it before I died. Yeah. I mean, I don't think 10 million, it wouldn't even be that hard to spend 10 million at this point. Oh my God. You know that motherfucker was in pain the next day. All right, let's try to make some progress. Been out here for a fucking hour. I didn't go nowhere. All right. You know what? It's an interesting topic of conversation. Because I definitely started the conversation with man, fuck all that energy. But then the more we talked about it, the more I'm like, yeah, there's mad precedent for this, and it's like something is going to happen. So rather than get on the fuck that train, let's think about how to do it in a way that's like actually possible. Fuck viable, possible. Let's start with possible. You know, because if there's it's just gonna be so difficult. It's gonna be a sad day when it comes, and it probably will because I don't see why it wouldn't. Okay, I don't know how to get to that guy. Maybe this way? Like, do I have to walk across that skinny-ass beam? Well, here's the thing. I see the direct correlation as to why you can't, like, rebroadcast a movie. That one's obvious. It's, you know, it's a movie. It's like if I was sitting here and playing a whole movie and not saying a word, you're just broadcasting a movie. But this experience is a little different. I'm talking over the game. The game audio is comparatively low. You're not even getting, like, if you're watching somebody play a video game, you cannot play the video game. You know what I mean? So if I was to broadcast a movie on here, you could watch the movie. It's not like by me broadcasting this this, you know, whatever performance of me playing this game. It's not like you could then, by tuning into this, physically grab your controller and play the game, you know? Like, I would see, if I was hosting, I don't even know how the technology of this would work, but if I was, like, pulling a Spotify, you know what I mean? But with video games, where you could just access my library with a controller and play the game, obviously I would see why that would get shut the fuck down real quick. You know, it makes perfect sense. But I don't know. To me, it's not like there's a difference there. You can't actually play this game with me sitting here watching me play it. So I don't know. I feel like that's not a 1-to-1 comparison, you know? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, oh man, he didn't die. There's no plunging attack in this game. Fuck. Fuck. Well, see, I think that's the much better way to go. I think it would be way better if they embraced it, you know? Like, find ways to incorporate it. I mean, at this point, you can't tell me that, like, Twitch is not part of these companies' marketing strategy. I'm assuming they all folded into what they're doing. I could walk across over there. Let's do that. Save the fall damage. You know what I would do? You know what would be an easy thing for me? Now y'all got me thinking about how to solve the solution. I would very easily... I would, for the right to continue streaming the games, I would very easily give like a cut or even a majority of ad revenue, you know? But like, cause you know, Twitch is taking a cut of the ad revenue, obviously. You can take the rest of that and give it to the fucking companies and I'd be all right with that. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be great. Take it. Take the ad revenue. It's fine. Or I guess I don't know, where's the line on that? Percentage of total, with this, that, and the other thing, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Some shit'll work itself out. As long as it's something that is actually viable and, like, doesn't make it... Okay, my biggest fear is that once we get into those waters, it's just going to be the PewDiePies of the world that will be able to stream. Oh, shit. Iron Knuckles, baby. Oh, he fell all the way to the bottom, didn't he? Yes, he did. All right, come here, you fat bastard. Get down. Sit down. Ooh, can I rock his gloves, though? They're better than my gloves. I'm pushing to get a D by D sesh going with all of us again this weekend. I know Steve would be all for it if his schedule allows. Also, Dan can give us a crisp review of the Daylight port on PS5. Is like, does the crossplay extend to next gen? Like, can I play on PS5 with you guys on last gen hardware? Oh, hell yeah. I would love to do that. That'd be great. I just got to put the thing to download. Although I got to be honest, I'm not going to be I'm not going to be able to OD on games that I download to this fucking thing because that hard drive is small, boys. It's a real fucking issue. Like, that thing is tiny. Right now, I got this installed. I got God of War installed because I never played God of War, and they just put that patch out to beef it up for the PS5. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. Time to start playing that. So I got this. I got God of War. I got a couple of like smaller games from the shop, and already a chunk of my hard drive is gone. Yeah, I'm not gonna like install a new hard drive, especially if it's like crazy expensive. But if they come up with an external option, even if you have to transfer back and forth, that's fine. I'll do that. Because you can just, I mean, I'll miss having direct access to what I want to play when I want to play it. You know, like having to go through an extra step will be annoying. But let's be honest, it's no different than on my computer. Like, I don't keep every game I own on my computer all the time, right? I have plenty of games that are on external hard drives, and then I move it over when I want to play it, you know? Or play it off the hard drive, but I don't think that's going to be a thing, at least not anytime soon. Launch systems always have a small storage space. Not justifying it, but there's definitely been a pattern of this since the PS3. It's not like they were bridging heavy with SNES having to switch cartridges. Yeah, I as long as there's an option, as long as like there is a solution that I can use to do what needs to be done, that's fine. You know, it's one extra step. It's not that big a deal. But I do think that it should be the size of these games. This drive that it comes with should have been at least 1 terabyte, and really more realistically 2 terabytes, because some of these games are crazy, especially when you're selling a digital only version of the console. It's like, so that like if you have a digital version of the PS5, you only ever gonna have 5 games on your console at a time. I'm scared. You think you guys think this is immediate boss, or you think I'm getting more zone? Oh, thank God, more zone. Yeah, but SmackDown Just Bring It was very poorly optimized. Like the file sizes got much smaller after that. That game was ridiculous. I remember I had a fucking whole memory card just for that game. Anybody remember how expensive the PS2 memory cards were? Like at release back in the day? Damn, you know what I'm noticing about this game? The soul drops are much stingier. Enemies do not give as much. That looks fun. Can I get in one of these? Hey, come here. Fight me. Where's my knives? Oh boy. Nah, he went the other way. All right, fuck him. It was really SmackDown 2.5 with the ability to have 8 wrestlers in the ring, even if it lagged like crazy. Yeah, I know. It was so bad that they never even tried to do 8 wrestlers again. They like capped out at 6 after that. I feel like they still don't do 8 wrestlers in WWE games. No, but it was better than SmackDown 2, like in terms of it was way, way, way better looking graphically. Like, when's the last time you popped in SmackDown 2? That shit looked like puss. Gotta get out, get out. Oh God, get out, get out. This hallway is sucky to try to fight in. Jesus. And they did that on purpose. These motherfuckers. Oh yeah, in terms of like still being like playable, we just did Shut Your Mouth on the channel, and I had a great time playing it. That game holds up just fine. It's arcadey, but that's not a problem. Okay. Oh no, we didn't do Shut Your Mouth. We did Here Comes the Pain. What am I saying? I don't remember it. Shut Your Mouth. I know Triple H is on the cover of that one. What was the hook of that game? It's like you got to remember each game by like what it brought to the table. Shut your mouth, damn. What was the season mode like in that one? Was that the one where you could walk around backstage? What's that one? There was one where you could walk around backstage and like talk to people. Like you would walk around in first person. I remember loving that season mode, whichever game that was. Okay, that's death. Shut Your Mouth had the backstage season. Okay, so I do remember Shut Your Mouth. Yeah, that was rad. I played the shit out of that one. Oh, come on. Fuck out of here. Poker boy. Well, this man got a long pokey stick. Nah, chill. Grass. You ever gonna do a Fred Durst run of Just Bring It? Jesus Christ. Bernard? Oh my God. Wow. Y'all. Y'all out here. Y'all out here asking for blood and shit. I mean, I guess. We could do it. Ain't nothing to stop us. How about we focus on Trevor Murdoch for now? Let's get Trevor Murdoch where he needs to be, and then we'll worry about what comes next. Oh my God. Or tape, hear me out. Or you download the save file that already has that taken care of, and then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. That's how you do that. Holy shit. Like, is it just me, though, or does it seem like Limp Bizkit's going through something of a renaissance right now? It seems like people are starting to like Limp Bizkit again. Like, it's come all the way back around to being like, oh, whatever, it's just party music. Ain't nothing wrong with a party. Now, is that just because everyone's having such a bad time? That a little party feels like a good idea? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's go, boys. New music sucks. Yeah, you're right. That is what it is. It was a simpler time. Throw your hands up. Oh, I could use a shortcut. Like, oh, that's the start. That's the first area. Oh, my God. Please tell me I'm opening a shortcut right now. Please. Please tell me that's what's about to happen. Yes. Yes. Boys, we did it. We cleared the zone. Holy shit. I am amazed. I don't know how. That whole fucking intense conversation we were having, I was half paying attention to the game. I was burning through my grass, but somehow we did it. Oh yeah, we good. We good. That's open now. I mean, I'm gonna go back because I want to upgrade my weapons some more. Because I just got a whole bunch of upgrade material. So I am gonna go back because this is a pretty short shot from here right to hard progress, which is over here. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. But we did it, boys. That was awesome. I like this area a lot. I like this area mostly because I can't immediately compare it to another area from a different game. Oh, that's a drop. I'm gonna ride this elevator all the way down and see where it goes. Oh, it does go to down below. Okay, we'll check that out when we get back. That's where I need to get off to go back to the Nexus. Try to use Demon Souls terminology. Okay. All right, go around. We're going to get off at the first stop. Get that little drop right there. Whoop. Let's go, boys. What you got for me? Aha. I don't know what that is. He'll love to see it. All right. I need to go lower. Five stars, Lars got yeeted out of WWE. Yeah. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised that he's gone, but I am surprised that I was hearing that it was more on him than on WWE. Apparently, he was doing some no-showing. That was at least the rumor that I heard. You know what? I just had the realest thought. The realest thought. If it all came down to it and it was no longer cost effective, do you think that streaming would turn into a situation where the broadcast would just be my stupid face and the gameplay would be more on something like Discord where it wouldn't actually be broadcast? Would that end up being the workaround if it got too expensive to stream? Interesting. I don't know, man. It's wild. It's wild to think about it. Cause like you look at somebody like P Nasty. Like his streams are so visual and cool, and he puts so much fucking work into them. Like it would suck for that to not be around anymore, you know? But I would still hang out. Even if it was just his big bald head on the screen. Let's go, boys. I'm surprised he didn't get dropped after the gay porn he did. Wait. For real? Your man, oh, shit. I mean, more power to him, but I heard about the things that he said on, like, some bodybuilding forum. Yeah. No, I'm just wondering out loud if that's how it would go. I mean, for me, I would still hang out, Motherfuckers is funny,
I can forge weapons for you.
Okay, let's see. Upgrade. All right, so now I got to start making decisions because I could keep upgrading this axe that we've been using. But it's a D and an E in scaling. What about this one? D and an E. So these are interchangeable. Didn't I have one more axe? Wait. Oh, he can't upgrade the other axe. Right. Okay, these are interchangeable. Then for now, I'm going to stay with the one that we have already been upgrading because we've already been upgrading it. Makes sense, right? Oh, I can make it into a quality battle axe. Wait, what's the difference, though? If I make it into a quality battle axe, it's actually going to get worse. 92. What's it at right now? It's at 104. It's going to get a little bit worse. Dude, par for the course if you just leave humans unchecked, man. I was playing that new Destruction All Stars, whatever it's called. I'm gonna keep calling it Destruction Derby because that's just what it is in my brain. Man, I went to play a game online, and like, I put it this way, I won't repeat the coming right out of the speaker on my controller. The first thing that happened was just like expletives, slur, name calling, like within seconds, and I was like, that's just what people do, like. Trash talking is like, again, and it's another thing that I'm so torn on because I understand trash talking, and like if you're, I just wish that people would keep it to the same level that you would keep it to, say, if you were playing a game of pickup basketball against somebody right in front of you. Yeah, you might trash talk if that's how you play, you know. But you never be out to like completely insult a person because you would have the fear of like, if I go too far, we might have to throw hands. I wish that people could just check themselves that same way in the digital sphere. It's like, it's okay, you could trash talk. Nobody's saying you got to sit there, you know, with your Sunday best on and shit. But like, immediately to like words that I don't want to hear, you know? I'm like, we gotta do that. Like, there might be children present playing a video game for the first time, and you hitting them with that. You know, it's rough, but it's what it is. All right, I'm gonna go get a beverage because my throat is feeling all kind of dry, and I still gotta do 2 hours of radio later. I want to know if it's worth going to quality. See, I don't know how upgrading works in this game. I don't necessarily want to look it up though, because I have a thing about when I play these games for the first time, I try to not look anything up. Let's think about it. We've leveled this battle axe up 3 times to get it to just over 100. Whereas if we switch to quality, what gimmicks do I need? Clear stone shards. See, they seem to be more rare, and I don't know if this is the axe that I want to go with for the rest of the game. So maybe I should just stay the standard route where it seems like it's much easier to get our hands on gimmicks. Okay, I talked myself into it. When I get back, we're going to upgrade this axe. Let's go, boys. Hitting that asthma inhaler. Shout outs to all my fellow asthmatics. 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 32 seconds for those of you playing along at home, and I know you are. Oh, my God. Shout outs to Big Asthma. Corey says, I've been watching your... Oh, no, Corey. Corey, no. Don't tell me that. I've been watching your VOD. Oh, that's funny. About to try a miracle build in Demon Souls instead of showering. Nice. Nice. Dedication to the cause. You love to see it. All right. So, Corey, now that you're here, if you're still here, I'd like to seek your counsel if you're up on your shit. Is it worth it to switch over to this quality battle axe in the leveling path, or should I continue leveling as normal? Because I'm not sure if this is going to be my axe the whole time. But I'm in a zone that is clearly asking for more than I've currently got. So I want to make it better. I just don't know if it's going to be very difficult to get these resources. I'd rather stay the normal path with these resources I know I could get again. This is my thought. I'd pretty much talk myself into going +4. Now I gotta hang back a second to see if he responds. Y'all are getting a peek behind the curtain. This is how it would be if I was playing this off stream. I would sit here, sticking to the normal path should be fine. Okay. If I was playing this by myself, I would sit here for 20 minutes. Because I won't look it up, because I don't want to look it up, because it's my first playthrough, so I don't want to look it up. But I'm like, at the same time, I'll be like, All right, we're going to stay normal. Boom. 4, let's go. Can we do it one more again? Oh, we can do it one more again. And we will do it one more again. Let's go. Can we do it one more again? We don't have enough for one more again. Let's go. Perfect. All right, let's go. Repair. Let's go.
Do come back alive. I need your business.
Do I have anything to give to this guy?
I'm keeping a close watch.
It's still like my brain is still adjusting to the fact that I'm sitting here playing a Souls game. Like a Souls game that I've never played. It's so comfortable. It feels like home. And this is going to go down as the easiest one I've ever played. I'm still curious about this axe, but this guy can't upgrade it. So I'm not going to... You know what? I'm going to put away my big sword. I'm committed to being an axe boy. I'm going to keep these iron knuckles just in case we decide we want to get fisticuffs. Put this axe away. We're just going to stay with this one. We're going to keep this one on the side just in case we meet the other blacksmith. Keep the shield for now. Keep the bow. Put these bolts away. I don't even have the crossbow. I never even grabbed it. Pff, there you go. Yeah, that's fine. What's the weight on these? They have no weight. They can stay. What's the weight on these? These also have no weight. Fuck it. They can stay. All right. All right, let's go.
You have a heart of gold.
Thank you, my friend. Now, where's my girly girl? Woman! I require upgrade sustenance. There you are. Upgrade me!
Take us the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside.
I do. I would like to touch the demon inside you. Oh, I need 3,000. I don't know if I have enough. Let's see.
I shall await
Pop
thy
some
return
souls,
to the
baby.
lair of demons.
Pop some
I am
souls.
here for thee. and
I know you're here. Shut up. Yes. Yes.
thou
Give
seest
me the power, I beg of
the
you.
mind key to life's
You know what?
of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
How much damn? 2 points of stamina.
Be granted
versus a pretty decent chunk of health. All right, we're gonna go with the health. We'll take the health to 20, then we'll switch back. I want to get this dex to 15 though. Clean it out. My build is unclean.
Art thou finished?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Amen.
Oh my god, I was about to run backwards like a fool. Oh, I know what down's gonna get me. Going down on that elevator is gonna get me this fucking drop over here. If you remember from yesterday, I became obsessed with it. This boy down here, that's how we get that. Ah ha 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 ha. Let's go. Let's go get that right now. Oh, that might have been a mistake. I love that fall damage isn't so bad. Oh, shit. How about that?
I haven't seen you around these parts. What does it matter? You need a blacksmith? Show me your steel. If not, head straight for the door.
He can upgrade my new axe. Damn it! I don't have what I need anyway. That's fine. Okay, it's fine. No big deal. I don't actually have what I need. It's all fine. It's all fine. Okay. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. He asks for different requirements. Oh, no, he doesn't. I'm stupid. Okay, I read that backwards. Oop. Okay. Okay, cool. So you're the blacksmith Ed. I love you.
I'm busy. I'm not here to chit-chat.
Oh, and he's ornery? Let's
Forging a
go.
weapon strengthens it and alters its character. Ores of transmogrified spirits. Their presence blesses the weapon.
Oh, ask away, Tate.
Ores of transmogrified. Don't waste my time.
I'll be back. Oh, give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, you love to see it. It was just a soul, but I'll take it. Cool. All right, we out here. Damn, that's all that was down here? Perfect. My man. I'll see you later. Oh, look, he got a bed in here and shit. This is his house. We break your table. Which Resident Evil game do you find yourself coming back to the most? Probably 1, 4, and 1 and 4. That's the honest answer. 7 more recently, but it's still too new to see if that's gonna hold up. Like, I've played 7 all the way through a few times now. But 1 and 4. OG 1 or remake? A remake. Now, when I go back to it now, I play Jesus Christ, the remake of the remake. I play the PS4 version of the GameCube version. Jesus, that sounds so weird to say, but that's what it is. I haven't gone back to OG in like a million years. But I could see, funnily enough, I could see Resident Evil 3 Remake becoming one that I replay a lot. Because even though obviously 2 Remake is a better game, 3 Remake, I feel like that's a game you could start up on a Sunday morning and finish by like by dinner time, you know? And I like that sometimes. I really enjoyed Resident Evil 3 Remake. I know it got a lot of mixed reviews and people were really like disappointed in the length, but I don't understand that because I'll take a short game that's rad over a bloated game any day of the week. Now, I don't think it was as good as 2 Remake, obviously. I think 2 Remake was something special. But 2 Remake is also like a fucking investment if you're going to sit down and play every story branch. You know? Like, I don't know. There's something nice about the brisk pace of 3 Remake. How you could just fly through that game. And it felt like a fucking action movie. It like... I played like motherfucking I felt like John McClane when I was playing that fucking game. The next Resident Evil games that I play on this channel, though, are going to be 5 and 6 for sure. Because I want to do 5 multiplayer with Misha because I think that'll be hilarious. After we finish 2, of course. But I want to do 5 with Misha because I think that would just be a really funny time. And 6 is the only one I've never played, so I'd like to give it a go. It's Wednesday. Where's the Bernard? Bernard has moved to Tuesdays. You know this. You be down to co-op? Oh, word? Huh. Okay. I was planning to save it for Misha, but for the who says we can only do it once? There ain't no rules. There ain't no rules on the channel. We can do whatever we want. Tuesdays on a Wednesday. I know Steve was unavailable yesterday, so he couldn't do it, but that's all right. We'll make up for it next week. Besides, I think we're gonna get to the world title sooner rather than later. We already had our Mania match. Now all we gotta do is win the gold. That's gonna end up being a short series. Okay, that's okay. Let's keep an eye on the paths that we have. We have up. We have over. Whoa, we ain't going over there yet. Oh! Thank you for the host, Eric. I think I'd have to be... I've never played it, man. I gotta play it. Because you know what? I was watching like a series retrospective, right? Oh, wait, what is this? Strange trap ahead. Run straight through. Okay. I'm scared. All right, we did it. Great club! Oh, that's rad. Wow, you only get one shot at that? Or it's probably one shot per trip down here. Right, so I was watching like a series retrospective, and the way they were describing what that game is kind of seems like I might really like how ridiculous it is. Six, yeah, Resident Evil 6. Because I've heard the tone is like wild and it's all over the place, and like every character that you control, like the vibes are totally different. I might like that. I enjoy a good hot mess from time to time. Like some of my favorite games ever made, you couldn't realistically give a higher rating than a 6. Oh no, this is gonna take me all the way back down. Oh, that's rough. That's all right. Everybody's dead. It's just a little brisk walk back. I really want to kill this guy. Hey. He just walks away. Oh no, everyone's not dead. Everyone is not dead because I came from the other way. Oh no, shit. All right, that's fine. Fuck that area. Okay. Oh yeah, it's fine. Okay, right here. Boom. Everybody's dead here. Perfect. Well, I think what happened there was like Resident Evil 4 was lightning in a bottle, right? It was like this big action masterpiece. You know, popularized the over-the-shoulder camera that is still very prevalent to this day. You know, did a lot of things right. It did so many things right that we overlooked a lot of the flaws. Like, a lot of that story is fucking stupid. And you just didn't really care because the game was so fun to play. So I think they kind of kept doubling down on action. And little by little just... And that really even started with Resident Evil 3. Though I love Resident Evil 3. OG Resident Evil 3, I'm saying. They, like, kind of doubled down on the action part of the game. And sort of like lost a little bit of the soul of what the first two games really were. But at this point, it's weird because I'm saying that, but really at this point, there have been more action Resident Evils than there have been, like, you know, creepy, atmospheric, puzzle-focused Resident Evils. So what is the soul of Resident Evil anymore? You know? Who knows? There's probably two camps in the fan base. I gotta get my brother on the channel. He's the real, like, he's the big Resident Evil head. I would love to get him on here to talk about it and talk about his favorites and how he feels about it. I think he's a big Resident Evil 2 guy, if I remember correctly. I think that's his favorite one. All right, try to proc one at a time here. Come on, boys. Come on. Ooh, you got me fair. Okay, here we go. Some of that. All right, let's try to get just one. Let's try to get one boy. Come on, Papa, let's do it. Let's dance, you and me. You'd love to see it. All right, you. Come here. Playing clean. We're playing clean today. Come on. Come on. I know you're walking slow and you think that's going to make me want to go to you, but it's not going to happen. Grass. Yeah, no, I have no interest in playing 5 solo. I did a little bit of that back when it came out, and I hated it. Did I ever beat? No, never. Only have one knife left. Sucks. It's all right, 2-for-1 sale at the end. But that's why I said I gotta get my brother on, because my brother is like, he's real into Resident Evil, like to the point like I've played them all, I finished most of them, but I was always like, I'd play it, I'd beat it. If there was a second story path, like like Resident Evil 2, things like that, where it's like, oh, you play as a different character, finish the story, get all the endings type of thing, I would do that. But my brother was very into like, 100% completion type shit. Like, he's the reason that I know about Hunk and Tofu because he did all that shit. I never went that hard. We had a cool dynamic growing up, me and my brother, because like there were the games that he was good at or got really into, and there were the games that I was good at and got really into, and usually one of us would have the controller and the other one would be watching. You know, like we would pass on certain games, like we would controller pass on games that we were both really into, but usually one of us would get into something and the other one would get into something else. So by proxy, we played almost everything, you know. And I for confusion's sake, when I say my brother, I'm really talking about like one of my oldest friends, my friend Eddie. I call him my brother because I don't have any memories in my life before we knew each other. Like our parents were friends before we were even born. So so he's my brother. But so when I'd go to his house, he'd have his new shit, and then I'd bring my new shit. So literally, we played everything together. Like we just played every fucking game, like, and it was rad, you know. So if I didn't get it, he usually got it, and then there would be the games that we both got really into, and oh my god, and forget it. So many finished seasons of sports games and things like. I miss it. I miss all that stuff, man. I miss. I'm gonna sound like an old man right now, but you know what? I don't care. I miss couch co-op. I miss hanging out, and that's in a weird way. Even though obviously we're not all sitting next to each other and hanging out, in a weird way, this Twitch shit really has given me back some of that because we all hang out together, and we talk about games and we nerd out and we fucking get nerdy with it and discuss the minutia and all the like, you know. All the DKW insiders over here with our insider info and shit, you know, like I like that and I miss that. I miss camaraderie on a nerd level, you know. I miss that shit. I miss being a giant dork about the things I like. That's something I'm not enjoying about modern culture. Is that enthusiasm seems to get treated with cold water a lot. And I think that's really fucking lame. I think you should be super enthusiastic. Is this nothing? Did I fall down here for nothing? I think you should be super fucking enthusiastic about the things that you're into. And I think that anybody who tries to take that away from you is a dick. Wow, this is nothing. I'm really upset that I walked out on this ledge. Hopefully I can get back up. I don't think I can. Oh, they're not going to give it to me. Maybe vault? Vault? Come on, motherfucker, no. All right. Well, I think I'm going to have to jump. That's so stupid. Why would they let me walk? Let's try a roll, see what happens. Nope. Didn't even get the roll. All right, back around. No problem. Did I try hunk mode in the... No, I didn't get... Honestly, in 2 Remake, I beat it once, twice, 3... I beat it 3 times. I beat it once with... I did... What did I do? I did Leon A, Claire B... I'm trying to think. I did Leon A, Claire B, and I think I did Claire A. Yes, and we were in the middle of Leon B on stream. And that's it. I was actually considering, as much as I'm not really a fan of this type of thing, I was actually considering paying for that fucking, because you can just like pay to get all the unlocked content. I was considering doing that just to check out some of the other modes on stream. But then my like gamer pride kicked in and I was like, no, if I don't earn it, then I shouldn't have it, you know, because I'm like that. I'm definitely like that. I don't really like, hey, here's a shortcut, pay to unlock type of shit. But I almost did it for stream purposes. Beware of rats ahead. Okay, shield. How do I get down here? That's what I want to do. Be wary of a hidden foe. These boys? How do I get him down? Come here. Yeah, you thought, but you thought wrong. Cool. All right, take it slow, take it slow. That's why we take it slow. Okay, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Back it up, grass. There you go, there you go. Grass again, fuck it, stay strong. I know the hunk mode should be doable for you. Easiest way to beat that is to push your gunpowder to only shotgun shells. Well, that's my lifestyle in general. Shotgun all day. But if you ever want to stream that mode, I wanna be the first to know. Absolutely. I gotta get aggressive with trying to get my brother on this channel. I've been talking about it forever. I gotta get aggressive. If I get him over here, you'll see all that shit. He'll do a one-sitting, no-save Resident Evil 1 run. He'll do all that shit. Like, he'll just come over and knock all that shit out. It'll be amazing. I'll turn right back into a teenager and be like, how the fuck you do that? He was always real good at, like, and it's funny, I haven't been able to get him into the Souls games, but he was always really good at the reflex part of gaming. Like, he was always really good at, like, learning the controls and, like, you know, becoming super efficient and dominating. But I was always good at, like, figuring out the map or finding the secrets and, like, sort of the intellectual side of gaming. So we always did make a really good team for that because he wouldn't have the patience for all that. Like, he would totally be down to, like, let's say in an RPG, he would be down to do the grind, but he would not be the guy to figure out what the grind needed to be. Whereas I would be like, oh, these enemies drop this thing, give you this thing, do that, go here, do this, do that, and then he would go do it, you know? And so we had a good 1-2 punch that way. Yeah, no, he could do the whole first Resident Evil in one sitting without dying once. Whatever like the S rank, you know, super ultra badass requirement is, where it's like save only one time or something, don't use any aid sprays, whatever the fuck. I remember there's like a whole bunch of shit you gotta do. He could do that shit. And I would be like, damn, how the fuck? All right, did I leave anything? No, I didn't leave anything behind. I get caught up talking and I feel like I don't search the area well enough. Let me just make sure. Oh my god, like he loves to tell us the Final Fantasy VII story. We played that game. When I tell you, we nined out the clock. The clock that keeps your game time was just all nines. That's how much we played Final Fantasy VII back in the day. And he always tells the story of when I came to his house with the folder. I had a folder with papers inside, handwritten, of step by step everything we needed to do to get the golden Kokobo. And like, he was like, I can't tell it the way he tells it, but he was like, yo, you just had this look in your eye like, this is it. This is like, it's like I was holding the fucking Dead Sea Scrolls or some shit. Like, I was like, it was the most valuable text in the world. I love Final Fantasy VII. Oh my god, just thinking about it. Damn, this dude swinging right through my shit. All right, these pickaxe boys are real. That's fine. We got grass. Take it slow, one at a time. What's up, homeboy? Come on, come get it. Come get your medicine. Ah! On some Magna Carta shit. Yo, it had to be done. It was a step-by-step process. And I had to, and this was, mind you, this was back in the day. It wasn't as simple as, you know, go to GameFAQs and there's a spreadsheet waiting for you. I had to get, like, different information from different places, different resources. I was out here doing field research. Woo! You love to see it. Finally killed this man. We stopped the water. Interesting. Did it reroute? Oh, it's gonna put the fire out. Yo, this zone is awesome. I got the platinum trophy for Resident Evil 3 Remake. Getting that Inferno difficulty S rank. Oh my god, what did you have to do to get it? Y'all crazy. I'm not that good at video games. I mean, I know I say that even though I've platinumed fucking Dark Souls 1 and I'm one trophy away from platinuming Dark Souls 3. But that's the exception, not the rule. That one fucking trophy I need in Dark Souls 3 is such an asshole to get. I just got to be in the mood to grind. All right, so I guess I got to go down and back now. I guess I could walk back the long way just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm going to do that just in case. It leads to the same place. Yo, I got to be honest with you guys. This is like fast track to my second favorite Dark Souls or Souls game. Like, obviously, I can't say yet. I got to finish it. But so far, we're 2 for 2 in terms of level design. The level design in this game is fucking brilliant. I don't think there's any chance of it topping Dark Souls 1 for me because I don't think anything can top your first, you know? There's just such a magical feeling the first time you play a new type of game. But my God, this is impressive. To think that this is the game that came first is crazy. Miyazaki is a thug. Okay, so we can get, I don't know if I want to go down there today. I mean, maybe I should. I feel like once we go down there, though, it's going to be a hard commit. I don't know if we're going to be able to get back up. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, let's see. Well, we can roll off here safely. We did it before. Ooh. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what we're working with. Let's observe. There's all kind of drops down there, and we want those drops. See, like, what if I drop down right here? There's a gate here. There's a hole in the gate, I see. We don't have a... Oh, there's steps right here. Oh, we good. Be wary of liar. It's not safe here. The drop disappeared. That was weird. What the hell was that about? Why did that drop disappear? Did I grab it and just didn't notice? Did y'all see that? It really did look like that drop just disappeared. Poison resist ring. Nice. That'll be important later, I'm sure, when we go to fucking Blighttown. Proto Blighttown. Is this a door? For dwarves. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is just a passageway. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Let's take a look. Inferno rank equals beat the game in under 2 hours with less than 5 saves. No autosaves. Obviously, no autosaves allowed, or else that would just be rendered meaningless. Also, enemies basically kill you in 2 hits or less. Gee, no, you got to beat the game without fucking up at all. Oh my god. I mean, that sounds rad if you're like capable. Oh my god, like the channel that I raid sometimes. I don't know if you guys have been checking out Brightmares. He does like crazy Dark Souls runs. He'll do soul level 1, no armor, no hit runs, and I'm like, you're a goddamn madman. Like, I got too much anxiety inside my soul to like play anything like that, you know? The only game that there's only 2 games that I have any sort of like actual proficiency in. And they're both more knowledge based than they are skill based, and that's Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past and Chrono Trigger. Both of those games I can sit down, like I did Link to the Past in one sitting on this channel. And it took me 10 hours. I could cut that down to 8, maybe even 7 easily if I've played it recently and don't get lost in the same fucking spots I've been getting lost in since I was a kid. But like, I know everything about that game. I know where every piece of heart is. I know every shortcut, every little strategy you can do to beat it faster. I even know how to glitch the game and beat it in under a minute. So that's a game. When I did it on the channel, I did it in one sitting with no deaths. So I know that game really well, but I wouldn't speedrun it because it's just not. I'm not wired that way. And then Chrono Trigger, same thing. I just know the game so well that if I skip dialogue, I could probably beat that game in one sitting also. But I'm generally speaking, that's not how I play video games. Oh my god. I don't need to beat the hardest challenge, though I do like a challenge. Like, what makes me sad is when I always play a game the first time on the level that the game recommends. But what makes me sad is when I play a game and it recommends me normal difficulty, and normal difficulty is really easy, and then hard mode is like the actual challenge of the game. I hate that. Because I'm like, ugh, don't do me like that, you know? Give me the challenge up front. I hate these guys. Fuck you. Use the pillar. Come on, do what you're gonna do. Fuck, you got me. Yeah, you're done, homie. Oh, I got his pants. And they look rad. Oh, let's go. Are they more rad than the pants we're currently wearing? They're not. They're puffy. Oh, they're like genie pants. No. Genie pants? I mean, we got to put them on just to look at them, but we look like Prince of Persia now. No, we're not Prince of Persia. Fuck that. No Prince of Persia. Nah. You gotta be a warrior. Damn, I thought we was about to get some rad new pants. You know I loves me some dolly clothes. All right. What do we think, boys? Is this the boss? It's gotta be the boss, right? How do we want to play this? I mean, I only got 1,000 souls. It's not really that much. I could grind that in one enemy in the first area. Yeah, they mad stingy with souls in this game. Fuck it, let's take a look at the boss. Because we're at 2 hours anyway. Either we'll get a fucking miracle win on the first try, or we'll know we'll leave it on a cliffhanger. You know what? I'm gonna leave this up to the chat. Because I got one more day tomorrow to stream solo. Because Misha's not coming till Friday. So tomorrow, should I stay with the Demon Souls or should I go back to Jedi Fallen Order? That's the question. Because I don't want to neglect Jedi Fallen Order. I still want to finish that game. I don't like leaving games unfinished. Souls. Tape says souls. All right. All right. Neglect. Damn, homie. Gauntlet thrown down. The chat is pro Souls content on the channel. And here I thought I was ODing and I played these games too much. Yo, you know what was amazing? Oh, I wanted to tell you guys. I don't know if you guys all did this, but I did the what is it? Oh my god, my brain is stupid sometimes. PlayStation did this thing where they sent me like a year in recap type of thing. Like a wrap up, the 2020 wrap up. So it sent me like my stats for the year. Yo, my most played game on PlayStation 4 of 2020 was Final Fantasy 15. I was amazed. I'm like, how is that possible? But then I thought about it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, there's no fucking way. Like, I was like, I definitely played more Yakuza than I did Final Fantasy. And then I looked at the numbers, and it's like, oh, shit, no, I didn't. Like, they had Yakuza's on the list, but no. Because I forgot. I streamed the whole game, right? I did a complete playthrough on stream. I played it for fun. And for research purposes, I was grinding on the file that I did. I was doing like work play. I was playing off stream to make sure that I was efficient on stream, because that game can take my first ever playthrough of that game. I think I put like 200 hours into it. So basically, without realizing it, yeah, that is the game I played most all year, even though it wasn't even my first time playing it. Like, I played it originally on Xbox when I had Shan's Xbox here for like a year. So I originally played it on that. So that's fucking crazy. I couldn't believe it. I still don't really believe it. But it must be true. But Yakuza's catching up real fast. I think by the end of Yakuza's, like, when we're done with it, I think it'll have more time than my play clocks. Is 7 p.m. on Saturday good for y'all? That's when we're doing Dead by Daylight. I might be late because I have rehearsal. I don't know what time I'll be getting back, but if anything, I'll just jump on when I get in. But yeah, that's crazy. Final Fantasy 15. I have a huge soft spot for that game. I really do think I think it's tremendously underrated. Not that I think it's perfect. I think it's a messy, flawed. Like I was just saying before about how some of my favorite games of all time you wouldn't give past a 6 or a 7 in a rating. That's what Final Fantasy 15 is. It's like a 7, but for me, it's like an 8, you know? I really, really like that game. It might even be like for 8.5 for me. I really loved it. I watched all the supplemental material. I got into the story of it. And, like, I don't know. I really like a lot of what it tried to do. I definitely lean favorable to games that try something different, even if they don't quite nail it. Just the fact that they tried to do something new, I like that. And I say that 100% wishing that Final Fantasy would just go back to turn-based. I need to break these. Break. Okay. So this is not the boss. Huh. Another fucking zone? All right, then, you know what? Get good. Let's at least see what's past this point before we get the hell out of here. This is cute. Oh, no. Nah, chill. Okay, what's that? What are you? I ain't scared. Bring it. Yo, Vin, thank you for the host. Sneak a couple bell rings in there. This is it. Oh, no, this sounds bad. Try to get the backstab on this dude. Easily my favorite backstab of any FromSoft game. It's so fucking satisfying. Edge on NXT, I saw that. That's cool, man. Yo, where the fuck is this is the way. Oh, God. I don't like this. I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this. I gotta go make some fucking dinner before the radio show. I should not be going forward right now. I should be getting off this fucking stream. And yet here I am. I gotta get that drop 100%. My loot whore tendencies coming back to bite me in the ass as usual. All right, we're not gonna spin that lever just yet. We're gonna get these drops. Cool. Great. All right, get that drop. No, I can't. I gotta eat dinner, and I can't. If I try to do the radio show like without a good meal in my stomach, I can't get through the 2 hours. I end up the last half hour of the show. I end up like completely brown. I can't like think. Steve will be talking to me, and I'm like, I'm like a step behind. My brain needs to buffer like a fucking dial-up internet connection. Oh, what's that? That looks like a path. We're gonna check that out too. Chris Blade. What is that? What the hell is that? I must know. That looks rad. What is this? Is it a dagger? Yo, that should look like the Soul Reaver. Yeah, it's a dagger. Oh, man. I don't think I can equip it. Oh, it's a magic weapon. Small ceremonial straight sword. Etched with numerous ancient runes. Sword serves as a cat. Whoa. Whoa. So it's a catalyst and a sword at the same time? That's cool. I mean, not for me. We don't do that magic shit around here. Completely unrelated, but Labyrinth Zone from Sonic 1 is bowling shoe bussy. I can say with a complete understanding that Sonic 2 is the better game, but Sonic 2 does not mean as much to me as Sonic 1 does. Sonic 1 blew my fucking mind as a kid. Like, broke my brain. I remember everything about that day as though it were happening in front of me right now. The day that I played Sonic the Hedgehog for the very first time. I was in Boston. We had just come back from the comic shop. I picked up The Death of Captain Marvel. I read it sitting on the floor in the hallway. I was moved. I was sitting there. I was sad. I was emotional. And my dad's friend came out of the room and saw me sitting there. And he was like, "You okay, bud?" And I was like, I was a little kid. And I was like, "Yeah, this comic was just really good." He's like, "Come here, let me show you something." I go inside the room, and he turns on the Genesis, and I just see the Sega. And I don't even know if it did Sega on the first one, but it was just like the big flash of that. Boom. And then the colors. And I was just like, I never saw anything like that in my life. Oh, my God. I sat there, and I played that shit. I did not move until it was time to go home. Like, I just sat there and played it. Oh, my God. And then, predictably, every day thereafter, until either that Christmas or next Christmas, whenever the fuck it happened, all I did was ask for a Sega Genesis. Please, can I have a Sega Genesis? Please. Oh, God. Okay, we going down. Fuck it. We gonna see what this is. I was like, please, can I have a Sega Genesis? Please, can I have a Sega Genesis? Please. And the funny thing is, it wasn't my parents that got it for me. It was my grandma. My grandma got me the Sega Genesis. And I will appreciate her for that forever. Shortcut? Okay, that's obviously the boss. We know that much. Read this note. This takes us back upstairs. Oh, no, that's how we... Oh, it's a spider? We gonna fight a spider? I don't want to fight a spider. Look for treasures. Yeah, of course. Always look for treasures. Now, my favorite is Sonic 3. But then, it was always Sonic 1. And Sonic 1 will always have my heart, you know? Was that a good comic shop in Boston? Yeah, it was back when I was a kid, like, comic shops were a thing. There were a lot of them. Like, you know, comics were in at the time. So you could get, like, there were many cool comic shops, which now there's only one I could even get to, like, quickly by bus. The music is amazing, dude. all that low-key pseudonym Michael Jackson music, man. He worked on that game, but I remember, I think he, like, same thing like The Simpsons, he didn't take a credit. Sonic 2 is great, but I think the levels drop in quality after Oil Ocean. I agree. Did they have just Marvel or DC? Oh, dude, they have Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse, Malibu, all types of like just everything. All right, fuck it. Listen, 1,500 souls really ain't that much, and we stood here long enough that we'll be able to get them back if we die quickly. Fire. Okay. Oh, you want to pick up the Sandman? Go to Amazon or like, because I'm sure you could get the collections, like the volumes, for pretty cheap at this point. Okay, what's better? This one is better. Attack, but attack doesn't matter. Let me see. What's the defense? Physical damage. They're both 100 in physical. This one's a little better in guard break. They're both the same in... Okay, so no, it doesn't matter. It's just heavier. All right, let's go. Here we go. Armor Spider. That sounds terrible. Oh, what the fuck is this? Arrow is the best option? Oh, get the fuck out. What is this now? Oh, I love this music. Trying to see what it does. Okay. Doesn't seem like anything will hit me over here, though. As long as okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna pop 600 arrows into this thing, though. That ain't me. Oh, he slowed me. And then he fireballed me. Okay. I see. Fair enough. Oh, this is dastardly. Serpentine. Oh! Pop the shield. Oh, okay, he does have a physical. Oh, boy. Still alive. Live 2 times. Okay, that's not so bad. Block that, roll. What's over here? I see a thing over here. Drop. Okay. Are we safe here? Oh, that don't look safe. That don't look safe at all. Oh, no! He's burning the zone. I'm gonna die. Okay. Well, there's our first loss to a boss. Huh. Okay. Well, then. I put it up to a vote. Y'all voted Demon Souls. So tomorrow we take down that spider. That spider goes down. I'm not even worried about it. We're going to do it. We're going to figure out what needs to be done. I'm already thinking I got that big boy flame shield. Remember that we got in the other level? Maybe I'll get myself leveled up enough to carry that. We got some poppable souls. Carry that big boy shield. Resist the damage. Hit, back up. Hit, back up. We can do it. I ain't never scared. Tomorrow, we do it. Let's go. Let's go raid somebody. I'm going to go eat some food. Yeah. Hive Mind coming up tonight, 9 to 11 p.m. HM Radio on Twitch. Y'all already know. And remember, Friday, that new August on Sunday shit is going to drop. And I'm going to be a guest on my own show. I'm doing the feature on my own show. You love to see it. Which is so stupid. But it's going to be rad. I can't wait. I'm excited about it. Until that time, though, Let's go raid somebody. All right, we out. Be good, people. Do good things. Sonic 1 for life. See ya.